All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Go for Gold webinar, guys. Hang on, I just want to make sure the music is on soft. And we're getting ready to rock and roll. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Just before we get started, let's have a look. What countries do we have represented tonight? Let's see what countries we got represented. So we give it another couple of minutes for everybody to jump on. Where is everybody from? Put it on the chat so we can see. Hang on. And chat is not enabled. I guess that would actually help. Let's fix that right now. Okay, so hopefully now chat is enabled. Otherwise, you should be able to chat. No, it's not enabled.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. It's an issue with all Zooms. You just have to go in manually. It doesn't have the three dots in the chat though for you to adjust. That's the issue. Oh,
no,
hold
it
on.
doesn't.
That's hosted panelists.
I guess we're going to talk to you guys, and we're going to basically visualize you guys giving us a lot of energy right now. I'm just going to assume that you guys have already put your phones on silent. You got rid of all distractions right now, because I want you guys to be fully present for this webinar tonight. I'm asking you to be present. Okay, I can see that only the panelists can type in the chat. That's cool. No worries. So the thing is, for the next hour or so that we're going to be on this webinar, guys, if you're 100% present, I promise you that on this webinar tonight, there's certain things that are going to be shared with you guys, and there's certain decisions that are going to be made that some of you tonight, your journey with Secret is going to shift for the rest of your life. I know that some of you guys tonight, because of the strategies we're going to give you, the information that we're going to share, and the plan that we're going to share with you guys, maybe for the last few months, your business has been a little bit slower than what you would have liked. Maybe some of you guys, your business was in hibernation. For whatever reason, it was in a winter season, even though we're in the middle of summer right now. But I promise you, if you're 100% present, and if you follow the plan that we're going to be sharing with you guys tonight, the next few months, you're going to start creating some massive momentum in your team. And you're not even going to know where it started from. But in order for this to happen, I need you guys to be 100% present, 100% focused for the next hour or so. So notifications, turn them off. Mobile phone, unless you're taking notes on it or watching this webinar right now, put it on silent. Take a piece of paper and a pen. Get ready to start taking some notes. Now, some people said to me, why is it Go for Gold? What if I don't want to be gold? What if I want to be platinum? What if I don't want to be ruby? What if I want to be diamond or above in the next few months? The idea is not to go for gold in terms of rank. The idea is to go for gold as in the gold medal in your life, as in the gold medal for being an athlete, for running for the race of your life to freedom, whatever that freedom may look like. Guys, if you're like me right now, you're already beginning to hate the word recession, because that's all everybody can talk about. We're in recession. It's beginning to start. I don't know if it started yet. The governments haven't admitted it. Whatever they're saying, talking about the rising of gas prices, inflation, people's mortgages are going up. Outside is doom and gloom, but it's only doom and gloom if you don't have a plan to shift things for you and your family. If you're part of Club Secret, you already have the vehicle. The key thing is, how are you driving this vehicle? Some of you guys, maybe you haven't been driving it fast enough. Some of you guys, maybe you've been driving it in neutral and hoping for a downhill. It's not going to happen, okay? You need to determine the speed for this plan. You need to put your foot on the gas, and you need to have a crystal clear goal of where you're going in order for you to get here, to get to your destination. So here's what we're going to be doing. This plan that we're going to be sharing with you guys with a bunch of other leaders, this wasn't just my idea. This was a handful of leaders coming together and going, you know what? We've got such a powerful vehicle, and we got a responsibility to share with the world right now, because there's so many people in the world that need this. I was on a Zoom literally a few days ago with Red Diamond Muzaffar. And if you're a Bronze and Above, I think you guys were invited to a Bronze and Above call that we did with Muzaffar. And he shared some things with us on that call. And when he shared some things with us about all the new enhancements that we've had to Club Secret, our daily deals, and all the other perks that have been added, I got off that call and I feel like I just joined for the first time in Secret. I feel like I saw the presentation with completely fresh eyes. And the one thing that kept on going through my mind is we have something that every single person in the world can benefit from, no matter what country, no matter what demographic, no matter what their financial situation is, whether they're a multimillionaire that wants to have some crazy experiences, whether it's someone that is struggling from paycheck to paycheck and wants to change their life, everybody can benefit from Club Secret. So when I came off that call, I just said, you know what? Some people told me it's summer. You know, some people are on holidays. Some people are in switch off mode. But the one thing that I said to myself is that not everybody's there. There's some people right now that are hungry to change things in their life. And maybe you're part of Club Secret, but maybe you didn't know what to do, or maybe you know what to do, but you just haven't done it for whatever reason. And we're going to give you the plan. And the plan that we're going to give you guys is literally, it's 7 weeks. Between now and Accelerate, it's 7 weeks. And here's what I want you to imagine. Imagine you're an athlete, okay? And you just found out that you made the cut for the Olympics. You didn't think you were going to make the cut, but you made the cut. And this is the one shot of your life to literally get international recognition for not just competing in the Olympics. You want to win at the Olympics. Now, ideally, you want to train for a year to go for this gold medal, but you just made the cut. Somebody else got injured. For whatever reason, they couldn't compete, okay? And now you have a shot over the next 7 weeks to go to the Olympics. And in order for you to prepare over the next 7 weeks, here's what you need to do. You need to get tunnel vision. You need to train at every single possible opportunity. This is the one shot of your lifetime. Nothing else matters, because if you get this gold medal at the Olympics, look at how much your life is going to change after that. You're going to be that person that won the gold medal, okay? But what if you just get a silver medal? Is that worth it? Of course it is, because you're competing at the Olympics. Well, guys, the Olympics is like the race of your life. And the gold medal could be your freedom lifestyle, whatever that may look like. It could be that for the first time you achieve gold and you're earning an average of $1,500 US per month part-time. Because I know most of you guys are building this part-time. For some of you, it could be achieving platinum and earning $3,000-$4,000 a month part-time. For some of you, it's getting tunnel vision and hitting Ruby. 7 weeks. In order to make this possible, here's what needs to happen. And you're going to need to make some sacrifices over the next 7 weeks. Okay? Anything can be done for a period of 7 weeks. I know some people said to me, Francine, you know, I always take 2 days off to spend time with the family. I'm like, I get it. What if the next 7 weeks though, you go, I'm not going to take any time off just for 7 weeks. What if you just take 2 half days off instead of 2 full days off? What if you just sacrifice 1 more hour of sleep every single night? That's an extra 7 hours over the next 7 days. That's an extra 49 hours over the next 7 weeks. Could you go with a little bit less sleep over the next 7 weeks? Well, here's what it comes down to. It comes down to your goals, doesn't it? See, having a goal is one thing, but having a reason why that goal is a must is the difference between pushing for that goal and doing whatever it takes, or just wishing that it's going to happen by itself. So let's say if your goal is to be platinum, why is it a must for you to be platinum? What if it's because you've never attended trainer school with Mark Aceta, and this is your first shot to become a trainer, certified trainer by the best trainer in the network marketing industry, Mark Aceta? What if it means that you're going to be making enough money part-time to be able to help some people? Guys, whatever it is, I want you to think about, okay, for the next couple of moments, what's a goal that you want to be recognized by Accelerate in the next 7 weeks? Whether that means hitting a new rank, whether that means hitting multiple ranks between now. And I know that you can't type it on the chat. It's really a little bit of a challenge. Okay, I know on the Q&A, you can actually type some things. Yes, we will get a recording for this. I will post a recording, but obviously it's better if people are live. So whatever goal that you got in your mind right now, write it down. Okay, I want you to write that goal down. And I want you to write down that goal in present tense. Today is the 23rd of September. I am super pumped because my back office just flipped to platinum. Actually, you want to do it earlier because trainer school starts on the 22nd of September. You don't want to miss out for a couple of days. Okay? Write that goal down. There's other things we're going to be going through along the way. Okay? But I'm going to invite a bunch of people. We're going to help you to create the plan to make this happen. The first person I want to invite up is actually a gentleman that I've had the pleasure of knowing for about, I want to say about 10 years, 11 years. I met this gentleman and I'll never forget what a strong, resilient leader he's always been, because I've seen this guy go through the biggest challenges. I've seen him go through ups and downs. And every single time I've seen this guy go through ups and downs, no matter what, he's always had a big smile on his face. He smiles in the face of challenges, and his attitude is, we will always find a solution. He's the gentleman that's leading the way for Hungary. He's one of the most strongest leaders in all of Europe right now. He's consistent. He's putting so much time and energy right now to build some amazing stories. And it's no coincidence that Hungary is one of the fastest growing markets in all of Europe right now. Attila, my friend, you're up. Excited to have you on. Over to you. Hang on a second. You should be able to unmute your microphone now, Attila.
I'm here. I just wasn't a panelist. Now I'm here.
There you go. Now you can talk. We can see you. Rock and roll.
Cool, cool. Okay, great. You can hear me well, right? I'm at the Lake Balaton, enjoying life. Has an amazing weekend, you know. And now I'm so much excited. I'm almost never been in my last 12 years of building a network marketing. Yeah, you know what's happening in the recent weeks is just crazy. You know, we have amazing leader Afrosini, what you just told, it was a golden nuggets, you know. If you just do that, what Afrosini said, I wrote it down myself, what I will do before boot camp. You know, that's crazy. It's so simple. And, you know, we have such an amazing leaders like Jefferson will talk today, you know. I know him since 12 years. He was my first ever trainer, you know, and he has taught me everything I needed to know to become a leader here in Hungary. You know, what it happened in the last weeks, you know, if you have been in Montenegro, you have heard my story. When you don't put the effort into a business or into a sport, you cannot get out the result. I did put in everything in the last weeks, you know. So many people left us. So many people said, okay, I do something else. I don't wait more. You know what? Each and every day and night, I just knew I'm at the right place. I'm at the right time. I'm with the right leaders. I'm with the right company. I'm with the right product. Love the skincare. Love all our product, love the recovery. Yesterday, just one example. Yesterday, I was windsurfing like crazy. Full, heavy wind, you know. And my muscles 100% out. Since that, I had 9 recovery, 9 hydrographics, and I'm fit again. Crazy these products, you know. We just travel and we build a business. What does it mean? I call people. I do meetings. I do 2-1s. I invite people, do the presentations. Always, 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 and don't care of others. Some will do it, some won't. So what? I don't care. I will do it alone. And as I told you, people are asking how you have so much energy, how this is possible. I have unlimited energy, unlimited, no limit. The energy is built by yourself. If you know where you are going to, you can create as much energy as you want, and you will receive it. You will get from it because I have it unlimited. You know, that is what I do. If someone is coming, I give her or him all my energy, my help, and we will make it go right. If someone stay out, stay out. That's their decision. And so many people, more and more people coming after me, joining the business, joining the team and working with us, bringing people, coming to the presentation. You know, sometimes at the beginning, there was no people. I said, okay, we have a presentation Tuesday at 6, and there were 0 people. What I did, you know, nothing. I went on and said, okay, when is the next time? There was one guest. I did the full presentations, 1 hour, all my energy and everything, you know, all the time. And now the result is coming back. People are coming and people say, I want to do the same. I want to do it again, you know. And that is what we are doing. So simple. We know everything. You just need to do it. To be able to do it, you have to have the vision. I have the vision, the biggest team in Europe, nothing less. I want to have the biggest team in Europe, you know, and I will make it, no doubt, no question. Yeah, and I also know so many people who will be the leaders already with me. Let's go. Let's help each other and just listen to the people who made it. I know so many people coming after me who already made it. Just listen to them. Just imagine. Everyone is have the high rank, you know, very high rank, and she's still working each day. It's a great example. Jefferson is at the top of the company and working each day, and we can call him and coming and helping us, supporting us. I have Shush, you know, my mentor, and always, each and every time I ask him his help, and his help was supporting us. Guys, the leaders are here. We have amazing support. We just need to invite people and edify the presenter, nothing else. You only need to learn how to invite and how to present. Let me finish with that. In the last couple of weeks, I was checking, why people doesn't have enough success, What I observe, people just don't do what they supposed to do. They do a different invitation, what we teach. They do a different edification, like nothing, no edifications, but they love tell it. It doesn't work like this. That's your job. As Afrosini did before today, an amazing training, They will join because of you. They have the trust to you, and not to me. You need to forward this trust to me. This is David creation. You have to be professional at edification. How Afrosini just edified me. That's crazy, And that is what you need to know. Thank you so much. The opportunity to talk to you. Make it go right. Have a great team in Europe. Have so many people in Paris, and let's meet there. Thank you, Afrosini. I appreciate all your help and support here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Attila. Always love your energy. Guys, I think you can tell from Attila's energy, he's on fire, and that's what's contagious right now. The more fire you have, the more fire you can spread to everybody else. So I'm going to take you guys to another amazing leader now. This gentleman that I'm going to introduce you to now is someone that I've had the pleasure of working with over the last few years. And I've got so much respect for this guy because this guy is so creative. He sits there and always thinks of the best ways in order to break down a challenge and make it so simple to provide a solution. I appreciate his wisdom. I appreciate his leadership. And not only that, I appreciate his friendship. He's someone that I've had the pleasure of working even more closely with now. He's one of the guys that is spearheading the expansion of the Italian team. And he's none other than Diamond Octavian. Octavian, over to you, my friend.
Yeah, hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Yeah, everything is good. So, hello, everyone. I'm so happy being next to you for the next 15 minutes. So I will discuss a little bit about the closing and how you can close people, having so much enthusiasm. And in that moment, people to be excited about your product. Because if you look for the statistics, 51% from the closing comes from enthusiasm. And your enthusiasm comes from your business. So if you don't find that thing which can make you so excited about something, you cannot promote this business, like a pro. And for example, if someone joins the business and he will join the business because he wants to make money, and this is very good reason to join the business, but he will not make money, for a short period of time or for a long time, in that moment, they will quit. And what you have to do as a leader, from my point of view, is to tell them, to show them what the goal is, okay? And I'm speaking about these two amazing products. Because when I joined Secret, I looked at the compensation plan. I said, okay, it's a very good compensation plan. But sometimes people, as I told you before, when they are not making money and someone will come to them and say, look, I can show you a deal and you can make fast money. And in that moment, they will quit your business and they will jump in another business because they didn't understand the value of our products and our services. And as a leader, my focus is to build confidence in product, like people to understand that we have gold in our hands. And in order to be successful for a long term in this business, I believe that you have to know your product, to believe in your product, and to get in love with your product. Is very, very important, okay? And today I'm going to speak about molecular hydrogen because this is my let's say my gold product. We are speaking about gold today. So yeah, molecular hydrogen. When I started to use it in July last year, I observed, like, I had a back pain for 2 years, a chronic back pain, and I started to use it, and in 2 weeks, I got healed. And in that moment, I saw the benefits, and I started to read a lot of scientific studies about molecular hydrogen. And for the next 6 months, maybe I read 100 scientific studies about molecular hydrogen. And I just want to share with you some slides to understand the power of molecular hydrogen. But first of all, let me explain you how the body works, because this is very important. Why it's important? It's very important. Please pay attention for the next 5 minutes. For example, when you go out and you want to promote your product, and you promote your product like it's the best product, they will say Herbalife said the same, Amway said the same, yeah? Forever Living Products said the same things, you know, about their products. Every single person from a network marketing company say the same things. We have the best products. Please tell me why your product is the best. And in that moment, you have to say something. And if you learn how to speak like a pro, in that moment, they will choose your product. And from my point of view, recovery and hydro effects create the real passive income, because recovery, someone can use it in 1 month. So every single month, the person has to make a new order because it's the best product and keep his health, you know, at higher rank, at higher level, okay? So that's why it's very important to know how to speak about molecular hydrogen. But in order to speak about molecular hydrogen, you should know how our body works. So in our body, we have mitochondria. Mitochondria, you can find mitochondria in our cells. Mitochondria is a little molecule which produces energy for all our body. 90% from the energy from our body is produced by the mitochondria. So 90%, 90. Without a healthy mitochondria, your body will collapse, and in that moment, you're gonna die. This is simple, okay? So keep it simple. So in that moment, you understand why mitochondria is so important. Okay, and the second thing, you have to understand what can attack mitochondria, and mitochondria get sick. So free radicals can attack the mitochondria. And what free radicals are? Free radicals are alcohol, smoking, pollution, emotional stress, unhealthy food, okay? When you get sick and so on. So basically 24 hours, you are surrounded by free radicals, 24 hours. You are surrounded by free radicals. So 24 hours, your mitochondria is attacked, okay, by the free radicals. So that's why people got sick, because their mitochondria doesn't function very well. So in that moment, you should understand, okay, you should ask you a question. What should I do in order to keep my mitochondria healthy? Because mitochondria is responsible for more than 170 diseases from our body. And right now I can share some slides with you to understand why mitochondria. Okay, so I cannot share some slides. Okay, don't worry. So doesn't matter. So, and please pay attention. So in our cells, you can find the mitochondria, and the cells surround our organs. Like you can find cells around your heart, right? Around your lungs, around your kidneys, and so on. So that's why when mitochondria get sick, in that moment, your body doesn't function very well, and you got sick, like cancer disease, like diabetes disease, like vascular diseases. So more than 170 diseases is happening because mitochondria is not functioning well. And molecular hydrogen is an antioxidant, right? So what is the difference between molecular hydrogen and, let's say, vitamin C? So molecular hydrogen is the smallest molecule on planet Earth, and it has the capacity to penetrate the membrane, the cell's membrane, And in that moment, they can heal the mitochondria. So no other antioxidant can do that. No one. Because the vitamin C, for example, is 90% bigger than molecular hydrogen. That's why molecular hydrogen is so effective. And we had so many amazing testimonials in Italian team, in Swiss team, about molecular hydrogen and how many diseases can heal. So guys, as a recap, in order to be enthusiastic about something, you have to learn about your product, about your services. So either you can find everything about Club Secret, or you get in love with recovery with molecular hydrogen, because you know, when you are in a good health, you can have like 1,000 dreams, right? You want to travel, you want to buy a new car, you want to buy a new home, and so on. But when you are not in a good health, you just one wish, and that wish is to be healthy. That's why I think this is the most powerful product on planet Earth, and we are the only one company which put the molecular hydrogen in tablet. So that's why we are pioneers in this area, and that's why I'm enthusiastic about these products. So back to you, Efrosini. Thank you so much for inviting me. Keep going, guys.
Thank you, Octavian. Guys, I mean, honestly, sitting there watching Octavian talk about molecular hydrogen, it is my second favorite product in all of Secret. I won't tell you my first one right now. I keep it for another day. But one of the reasons it's my favorite product is because of exactly all the reasons that Octavian said. You know what I love about what he shared? It's not just what he said. Watch the certainty in which he shared the information. This is so key. He said, I'm going to talk to you about closing. The thing is, he didn't even need to talk about closing because his passion at the beginning closes the prospect because his level of belief about the products is so high that nobody else can tell him otherwise. And this is one of the key things as well. If you want to have maximum results in our business, number one, find the product that you get so passionate about, you have so much belief about it, and you can share your story over and over again about that product, or maybe what the impact that that product did in your business, and that enthusiasm and that certainty will transfer across. Now, over this next 7 weeks, guys, this challenge it's going to be a combination of a few different factors. Number one is having that goal and your eyes set on the prize, and the deadline is Accelerate in Paris 7 weeks from now. So you've got your goal. The second thing is, by identifying what your goal is, then you got to have a plan in order to get there. I want to share this very quickly before I bring up the next speaker, because it's all going to be connected, okay? You guys can take a screenshot of this, but essentially what this is, it is the different ranks in Secret. So as you can see on the left, bronze, royale, silver, gold, platinum, and so on. It tells you the qualifying volume. That means how much volume you need on your left team and on your right team in order to achieve that rank. And then on top of that, it also tells you what ranks you need in each of your teams in order to achieve that. So to achieve bronze, royale, and silver, you don't need to have anybody in your team that has any ranks. In order to achieve that, you can just achieve that with volume. So let's say, for example, if I was pushing for the goal of silver between now and Accelerate, okay? And let's say I'm brand new. I have 0 on my left team, 0 on my right team, okay? And I'm pushing for the rank of silver between now and Accelerate. We have 7 weeks. Here's what I would do. I would divide that goal, okay, by half and push to achieve that goal in 3 weeks, because you want to give yourself a little bit of an extra week as a leeway. So let's say I want to achieve silver. actually, let's push for gold because we're saying go for gold. Let's look at gold, okay? So between now and accelerate, halfway through is 3 weeks from now, which is in 21 days. So that's what? That's 28th of August. So by the 28th of August, I want to get to the point where I have at least 7,000 volume on my left, 7,000 volume on my right. How do I do that? That means in the next 7 to 10 days, I want to focus to hit bronze. You take a goal, you divide it by 2, and you keep dividing it to identify what do you need to do on a weekly basis in order to be on track to achieve that goal, okay? Because we have other speakers, I'm not going to go too much into this right now, but over the next 7 weeks, here's what we're going to be doing. Every week, we're going to have an accountability webinar. We're going to go through things like, what do you need to do to achieve a certain rank? How you should be presenting to get maximum results. How do you overcome objections in order to increase your closing ratio? How do you promote in order to get people to the events? Literally over the next 7 weeks, guys, remember, it's like you're running for the Olympics. So for over the next 7 weeks, we're going to collapse time frames so we can teach you all the skills you need to get maximum results. Now, if some of you have been around for a while, that's cool. It's never too late to have a refresh, because sometimes hearing something with fresh ears, you may think you know it, but if you're not doing it, it means that something's missing. Sometimes when people say, oh, I know this, I know this, I know this, but they're not applying it, there's something that's not congruent between the knowledge and the action, okay? And the reason that we created this over the next 7 weeks is to help you to fast track the skills, learn what you need to learn. And here's the other thing that's really important, is to hold you accountable. What is the point of joining a gym if you know that you never go to the gym when you join it? But if you go get yourself a personal trainer that you prepaid for in advance, and you know at 7 a.m. every single morning, he's going to be at the gym waiting for you, whether you rock up or not, you still pay for the session. Don't you think you're going to be more likely to show up at the gym if you do that? It's the same thing as this accountability. Over the next 7 weeks, in order to be part of this challenge, this is not for everybody. This is only for the ones that are serious in order to run over the next 7 weeks, because you want to rank up by Accelerate, because you're sick and tired of being at the level that you're at right now. You're ready to rank up. You're sick and tired of sharing the same testimonial. You want to change your testimonial. Or maybe you're sick and tired of watching other people share their testimonial and you want to be up on stage sharing your testimonial. Maybe you just want to upgrade your paycheck because you're tired of looking at any bill that comes in, stressing about how you're going to pay it. Whatever that reason may be, okay? If you're one of those people that's ready to take massive action, I know you can't put it on the chat, okay? We're going to invite you. You basically need to go to your leader that invited you to this webinar. At the end of this call, we will create a Facebook group. And anybody that's serious about ranking up between now and Accelerate, you tell your leader you're ready. We're going to add you to the Facebook group. There's minimum criteria for you to be part of this Facebook group. Number one, you're going to show minimum 1 person per day, 6 days a week. Minimum 1 person per day, 6 days per week. That means 6 days a week, you're showing at least 1 person a day. Maybe on the 7th day, you're not showing anybody. That's cool, okay? Maybe you want to show more. Absolutely awesome, but that is the minimum. Don't make the minimum the maximum. If you want to go fast, show 2 people a day. Show 3 people a day. If you can do more, do more, okay? So that's number 1, show minimum 1 person a day. Number 2, you need to be booked for Accelerate. There's no point pushing for rank for Accelerate if you're not there. Now, if you do those 2, great. But here's the other thing is, because we believe that there needs to be a reward, but there also needs to be a punishment. The same way that I said to you, Maybe you are one of those people that joins the gym every single year saying, I want to get fit, okay? But then never go to the gym. So the same way that you get a personal trainer that you're going to need to pay no matter what, here's what we're going to do. If you commit to this challenge, and if 2 weeks in a row you don't show at least 6 people per week, we kick you off the challenge. You get kicked off. I know some of you are thinking, Efrosini, that sounds really harsh. But so's paying for a personal trainer when you don't rock up at the personal training session. Okay, whether that's cost 50, 60, 70, or 80. I know when I started getting more fit is when I basically went and participated in the Club Fit Challenge. You know what I started doing? Publicly declaring my steps every day and everything. You know why? Because I didn't want to be put to shame that I started something and didn't finish it. So I knew that I needed public accountability to get things in order. And I did more results in those, 60 days with the Club Fit Challenge than the last 4 months trying to get fit. Why? Because public accountability makes a difference. So we're going to share more information about that in a second. What I'm going to do right now is I'm literally going to pass you to an amazing lady. I know I've called a few people amazing, but you know what? I honestly feel that we have got some of the best people in this club. And I feel like we're surrounded by so many great leaders that I'm grateful to have them. This lady has got a true servant leadership. She's one person that is willing to do whatever it takes to help her team. She's always bringing the fun. Another person that's always got a smile in her face, always does things with a lot of passion. And guys, I'm very excited to bring Ruby Ioana Vasile onto the virtual stage. Ioana, over to you, my dear.
Hello, everyone. What a beautiful, nice introduction, my queen. That's amazing, guys. It's time to shine everyone that is participating on this call, because with this challenge that Efrosini created for us, everyone that is in this call will take benefits and advantages. Me, I'm in this industry from 2014. And before this industry, I was working in television for more than 10 years. And I remember to upgrade in television, to have a new, let's say, to upgrade in career in television was all the time an exam. And a lot of people that we work in television, we got that exam, but was just one person that had that job. So after that, when I was working at Actress, I had a casting for every upgrade in my career. So thousands of actresses and actors, they participate for the same casting, and was only one actor or actress that took that casting and had that upgrade in their career. And in 2014, when I joined network marketing, I said, oh my God, it's a rank and it's no exam. Everyone can participate and everyone can upgrade at that rank. I said, this is incredible. We are not used with this. And we are not used with the thing that we help each other. Imagine in television, people are hating not to take their job, yeah. But here in network marketing, the coolest part of the power of the community is that we support each other, we help each other, and having the possibility to go all together in the same direction, we in a friendly competition, but with no competition, because the gold rank is for every single person in this call. If I don't know if a seed from Switzerland is going to have a gold rank, it's not that you other people, you cannot go for gold rank. So this is amazing that gold rank is for everyone in this call. Platinum rank is for everyone in this call. Diamond and above is for everyone in this call. And as Efrosini said before, we will have a Facebook group, and in this Facebook group, there will be our home energy home, motivation home for the next 7 weeks. We celebrate together when, I don't know, the little success, because the big success is created by little steps, and every single little step of success, a new agent, a new enrollment, a new presentation, somebody close somebody. So we get excited all together, and we help each other to not getting down with the energy, because this is very important. From the last event that was in Montenegro, I could hear a lot of people say, oh, in France, I will go for gold. Oh, in France, I will be diamond. I will be platinum. But after 2-3 weeks, their focus, let's say, was diminuted. And this is because they were not more concentrated like they said in that moment. But when we stay together, I don't know if you know, but they say, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. So guys, this is the power of community, to go together in this, and everyone can achieve this. And we celebrate one of each other, the little success, and a lot of people will shine on stage in Paris. And I know that there are in this call, let me say, 112, over 100 new stars in the next 7 weeks. And these 7 weeks can change the lifestyle of generation of your family. Because I remember I started this industry in 2014. I was very brand new, no experience in this, but because I was supported by a nice team, a network, that was amazing. And I could go to have blitz like this to compress time, because gold, you can get gold in 1 year. Some people, they get gold in 5 years. Other people, they get gold in some weeks. And these people are in this call because we stay together. And as Marcus, our director of training, says in A View from the Edge, our event, he said 1 + 1 = 3. I never understood this till last year. And last year I understood, because when you are alone, you have your energy. But when you are together near the energy of other people, the motivation of other people, you are more than two. So this is amazing that we will have this group, our motivation and energy home for the next 7 weeks. And I will be there. We will be there together. And we are blessed that we can work together, guys. Don't miss these 7 weeks. This can change the life of all your family and your generation and generation and generation. So thank you so much, Frosini. And let's go together to go far, not to go just fast. Thank you so much. See you.
Thank you, Ioana. I told you guys, she brings the energy. And what she said is so powerful as well. We will create, but tonight I will create this Facebook group. And any of you that want to run for the next 7 weeks in order to get this gold medal. And here's one thing, by the way, anybody that achieves a new rank between now and Accelerate, whatever that rank is, maybe you're brand new and you hit bronze, maybe you hit royale, maybe you hit silver, maybe you hit silver before and you dropped a rank and you hit it again. It doesn't matter. If you achieve a new rank between now and Accelerate, we will also invite you to a lunch with Marcus Etta, our president Eddie Head, and Red Diamond Muzaffar, who's also, it's his birthday today, over at Accelerate. So all of these people at a lunch together for anybody that achieves a new rank between now and Accelerate. I will launch this Facebook group. We'll speak to you later to get added to the group. Now, I'm also going to bring in another great speaker, a lady that I met in Germany for the first time quite a few years ago. She was very shy, very introverted, but I'll tell you what, she has taken the whole world by surprise. This lady has been consistent committed from the beginning, taking action. And since we partnered up with Secret, she's just been basically lighting things on fire. Right now, she's got crazy momentum in her team. She just hit Blue Diamond. She had a new diamond and new rubies walk the stage of Montenegro. I know she's going to be doing some amazing things. And Melanie, my dear, over to you.
Hello, Efrosini, I'm here. Hello, my Secret family. Thank you so much, Efrosini, for giving me this chance to speak. Yes, I'm Melanie Zhang. I'm living in Munich of Germany. So, you know, when our company launched the Gateway program in Europe, in Barcelona, that was my first offline event in Secret. So when I got back, the whole team was on fire. Everybody we got a pack. So I was the first one in our team, maybe also in the whole Secret, that took the first cruise getaway in Europe. And this cruise trip for our family is the first one and is one of the best. We really enjoyed the time, and my daughter loved it so much. She wants another one. So there are we find more and more values in our Gateway program. For example, the EU Hotel program. For example, there is an EU hotel in Austria. On booking is 7 days, 6 nights. And for 2 adults and 1 child, the price is 1,877 euro. But for us, the Gateway program is only 12 euro for breakfast and 25 euro for dinner per person per day. So the whole saving is more than 1,500 euros. Such a big deal, right? So another example, on booking, there is no hotel. There is no more in this hotel. On the official website, when we see it, it was 1,083 euro for 4 days and 3 nights for 2 adults and 1 child. So for our program, Gateway program is only 30 euro per person, only for breakfast and dinner. So it's unbelievable, right? So when we look into all these EU hotels, and there are a lot of diamonds, so you know that we have 1,200 EU hotels, right? So last time when I attended a meeting of Isaac, he told us that our Gateway program is the secret weapon for us to show people the value. So you can guess, no one can resist such kind of value, right? So when the people come in and they find also we have skincare, we have nutrition and travel, and also other daily values. So the more we share this value, because we share this value every day with our people, and they become more and more loyal customers and active agents. So the team will begin to explode. So, and also, you know, we have our very valuable training system with Mark Axeta. So when the training came, when the training come, and the people they are in Secret, also the Secret is in them. So I would like to say having vision is very important. So having vision is the ability to see the invisible. So if you can see the invisible, you can achieve the impossible. So you know that along this way, we have a lot of problems, a lot of difficulties, a lot of so you never thought this kind of problem. But if you can focus on the vision, focus on the solving the problems, everything will pass. So I still remember the day when I went to the Blue Diamond, and there was a sound from God. He told me, Melanie, so your heart is bigger than any circumstances you meet. So when you believe what you do, you have a bigger heart. So we are sure that Secret will become the most valuable Commonwealth lifestyle company. So whatever we encounter on the way is part of the game and is part of the journey. So from now to accelerate. So during all this time, let's share more and help more, do more, become more, and achieve more. Let's go for gold together. Thank you. Thank you, Efrosini.
Melanie, thank you, my dear. That was amazing. That was amazing. Guys, honestly, you can see why she's creating such massive momentum right now. And using especially the getaways. Like if you guys have not been on a getaway first so far, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Find a getaway and book it. Let that be the story that you start building towards, that, hey, I just booked a getaway and it cost me this much, $25, $50, $100. You talk about the getaway before you go to it. Then you take a bunch of pictures and videos. You talk about the getaway when you come back from it, and you just keep raising the energy. Now, one of the last speakers, saving the best for last, a guy that I had the privilege of calling my mentor, a role model, a friend. I remember he was one of the first trainers that I ever got to see when I first got into network marketing in 2009. And he just shared a strategy with us back then that enabled us to start tracking things, being accountable to our activity. And because we followed this plan, we started creating some huge momentum and putting thousands of people in the next few months and later on in the next few years. It's simply because we followed in his mentorship, in his leadership, in his systems. And he makes things so simple that anybody can follow the system. Guys, I'm excited to bring up Red Diamond, Jefferson Santos, one of the top incomers in the company and an amazing friend. Jefferson, thank you for jumping on the call. Thank you for your time. And thank you for everything you're doing for us.
You bet, Efrosini. I'm glad to be here. I'm excited to be hanging out with all these champions on here, all the people that, you guys are, you guys are like, you know what? I want to make the next 6 weeks the best ever in my business. And it's just an honor to be here with you guys, because I only know English, even though I got brown skin and I'm from Brazil and I grew up in the US. It looks like I might know Spanish or Portuguese, but I don't know either of those languages. And most of you, like, English is like your second, third, or fourth language. So anyways, you guys are awesome. So real quickly here, guys, we've got, 6-7 weeks until Accelerate. And the leaders here have put together an amazing opportunity and almost an excuse to get into more activity. Some of you are already in activity, but even more activity, right? And it's funny, as human beings, we like to make excuses for things, excuses to start things, excuses to stop things, right? Whether it's delayed shipping or something happened with the back office or something happened in our personal life that somehow carries over, not a big thing, but let's just say a little something. And then we say, well, it's kind of like, you're driving down the road and one of your tires gets flat. Well, you don't slash the other 3 tires, right? You just fix the one that's flat, right? But sometimes as human beings, we look for ways to stop, but here's a chance for you to look at a way to lean in, look at a way to, you know what? I've been doing okay in my business, but I'm tired of doing okay. I'm tired of just going at a regular pace. I want to accelerate this thing, no pun intended, because that's the event that's coming up, right? I want to accelerate my business, and I'm sick and tired of just crawling through the broken glass, because we all know as an entrepreneur, not every day is easy. Not every day is the same, right? And, for those of you that might be new to my, just a quick little, 1-minute story on my background is I've been in network marketing for 26 years. I grew up in the Dallas, Texas area in the USA. My parents are from Brazil. My parents divorced when I was 4. So my mother raised my sister and I. She had 3 jobs. She worked super hard. One thing I learned from my parents is they both work really, really hard, but I didn't want to have 3 or 4 jobs. I wanted to be able to work smart And so I played American football at 2 different universities. So my background's always been around teamwork. And so when my mother actually introduced me to network marketing 26 years ago, she brought me to a doctor's house. He had this big old house. He had a whiteboard and he's drawing circles. And to me, it looked like American football. And I'm like, wait a second, I don't have to be the smartest person. I don't have to be the best salesperson. I don't have to be the best at anything. I can just be a part of a team and build the team and leverage myself. I'm in. Like I bought in like automatically, but just because you buy in, just because you want to do it, just because you have the desire does not instantly make you successful. You can't just add water and you're instantly successful. You have to have some guidance. You have to up level your skill. Okay. And this is what's happening over the next 6 weeks. I'm telling you, this is like an accelerator program on our way to accelerate. Right. And so literally this program right here, I mean, is worth thousands of dollars. Okay. But your leaders are putting this on to help you accelerate your business. And so one of the things I'm going to pull up here in just a second is a system, is a tool that's going to help you. Now, this is something that a lot of leaders are starting to use. I've used it in the past. A lot of us have used it in the past, but now we've all made it secretized for secret and club secret. And so now it's coming back out again. And a lot of people are excited about it. Obviously, over the last several years, social media has become more and more popular. But the key thing on this system I'm about to talk about is a way for you yourself to stay on track. I think what's important on leadership is to lead yourself first, right? And then once you kind of know what you're doing every day, you kind of know where you're at. Because here's the thing, let's be honest. We've all tricked ourselves. You know, some days we're like, man, what happened today? I don't feel like anything got accomplished, but really you did get a lot accomplished. You just didn't write down all the presentations and all the things that you did, right? Then there's some days you think you crushed it, but you really didn't do much. You just moved a lot of things around on your desk. You were busy, but not productive, right? But how do you know if you're productive? Well, you track it. And you want it to be fun and you want it to be gamified, right? So we've got that. I'm about to show you the Rank Up app because we all want to rank up. You want your people on your team to rank up, okay? And I want to give you the definition of a system, okay? A system means everybody knows it, everybody does it, and it works. I'm going to repeat that again. Everybody knows it, everybody does it, and it works. Some people use the word system kind of loosely. Okay. You know, there's a process, like there's a process for duplication. Invite, present, enroll, and train. Invite, present, enroll, and train. That's a process for duplication or a framework for duplication. That's not really a system, right? There's frameworks, there's processes, but this is what I'm talking about is a system where you can track everything you do, track who watches the presentation, what you put, who you put in. It's in business or in tools, it's called a CRM, a customer relationship management system. So if you've ever been in real estate or in sales or advertising sales, car sales, software sales, anything like that, you've used or marketing, you've used some sort of a CRM software. Okay. Now, for those of you that are like not too techie, I'm telling you, it'll create freedom. Okay. It'll create freedom for you because here's one of the things that I've learned is, you know, sales makes us money, but duplication creates freedom, right? And so you can't duplicate shooting from the hip. There are some of us, and I'm raising my hand too, before I got really sold on what a system can do for me and what it can do for my business. Some days I would do this presentation and I would change it up a little bit the next day. And then I got bored with it and I changed it up again. And the problem with that is that you can't duplicate shooting from the hip. You have to do the same thing for a while for everybody to catch, right? It's almost kind of like when you see several leaders do the exact same presentation, you're like, wait a second, they did the exact same thing, maybe a little bit different jokes, but I just saw 5 different people do the same presentation. I think I can do this. See, we want everybody, you and everybody on your team going, I think I can do this. All right. So let me share my screen real quick. And I'm going to show you a couple of things. And there we go. Okay, cool. I want to make sure you guys can see that. Can you see that? Can you, I don't see the chat, but if you can give me like unmute your mic, Efrosini, and say you see the slides. Yes. Okay. We got a like, okay, cool. All right. Very cool. So this is what the RankUp app looks like. Okay. I'm going to minimize my camera so I can see the screen. Okay. And I'm going to give you an overview. We're going to have special training specifically just on this app, but this is critical. Okay. As we do this challenge. Okay. Now listen, I'll share something with you. Those of you that you've been doing Instagram stories and Instagram reels and Facebook reels and TikTok and all that, if you can do those, you can do this. This is not hard at all. Okay. But here's one thing I want to challenge you with, because this is a challenge, right? You can't be who you were and be who you want to be at the same time. Okay. In baseball, you got to steal second base to get the third, or first base to get the second. You can't continue to do the same things to get the same and different results, right? So you've got to learn new skills. Okay. So if you're not used to cell phone apps or whatever, I know most of you are, but I'm just saying it's time to press in. When you feel like imposter syndrome, you don't feel like you should be a winner or whatever. We all have those little voices in our head. That's a signal to press in and skill up. It's time to learn something new so you feel confident in yourself. Because how do you get confidence? You do new things, you mess up a little bit, but then you get a new capability and you have more confidence. I guarantee you this. If you listen to your leaders and you follow us for the next 6 weeks and apply yourself, you're going to have more confidence in 6 weeks. Let me ask you a question. What would it be worth it to you? How much money is it worth it to you to have 100% more confidence, 50% more confidence than you have right now? It's priceless, right? I know the chat's kind of disabled, but it's priceless, right? Like, how much would you pay to instantly have the confidence of an Efrosini, okay, or a Melanie, or a Matt Morris, or a what? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So, okay, let's jump in. All right. So let me do this. Technology drives behavior. Some of you remember the regular rotary cell phone back in the day. There was answering machines, the big giant, blocks for cell phones way back in the day. That's some old stuff right there. And then caller ID in the 1980s. And then now you've got cell phones. Now, here's the thing. Everybody's got a cell phone, and especially all around Europe and different countries. Some of you have people all across the world and all across Europe. So you can't meet with them in person. So this is really going to help you speed things up. Okay. And so high tech and high touch. Okay. We have in this system, there's rewards and incentives, contact management, campaigns automation, which we're not turning on everything. We want to keep it really simple right now. Okay. Capture pages, resource libraries, broadcast emails, accountability, proper onboarding, gamification. Okay. So the fundamentals don't change. Business got to be simple. Okay. Simpler it is, the faster it duplicates. Relationship based. I want you to understand this is not about sending links to people. This is about building relationship, finding out if they're open, and then sending them a link and showing them how this system can help them build their business. See, that's the big kicker, is showing them how we have a system that can help them build their business. Okay. Because some people don't want to do the old school network marketing. They'll like the products. They love the getaways, but all of a sudden that they go, if I got to go do meetings, they might shrink back. Some people love meetings. We have something for everybody. We do offline meetings because we're pros at that. We got our slides, we've got our clickers, right? But we also have our online systems. So we get the best of both worlds. And I believe that as far as a company and as a leadership team, we can definitely get a lot more market share when we could show people that we're flexible, that we're the 21st century, and that we can do both. We've mastered both. Okay. And so fundamentals change, but environments don't. Okay. So this is a mobile first strategy. Okay. Most people have smartphones. Actually, these facts are from a few years ago. So it's a lot more people. There's probably, I think there's like 2 point whatever or 3 point whatever cell phones per person almost. They almost kind of look at it that way. But we're all used to high tech now because of social media and internet, but it still involves relationship building. Okay. So once again, there's some features there. So let me show you a couple of things, and I'm going to do a live demo. Okay. And I'm going to give you where to go to sign up for this. I wish that chat was working. That's the only issue I don't know. Efrosini, while I'm talking, is there any way you can log into the back office of your Zoom and see what's happening with the chat there?
Yeah.
Because because usually when I go to participants or the chat, next to the reaction thing, there's 3 dots, and I don't see the 3 dots like you usually do. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Yeah, just so you know, everybody, Zoom had changed some things. And so over the last like a few days, everyone I've been on Zooms with, corporate, other things, they've had issues with the chat. So just know that's a normal thing right now. Okay. So here's the dashboard a little bit. We've got 15 days for free. Okay. It's your trial period. Okay. And I'll tell you what it is after the 15 days. You've got your stats, you got your resource campaigns, all of that. Now, how do you add a contact? And I'm about to do this live in a second, but I just want to show you the visual. And so basically you put them in just like you put somebody in your cell phone, and they're going to be in your database, and you can send them what's called a resource. Okay. You always send the resource from the contact. Why? Okay. We are going to track that they clicked on the link, and we're going to track how far they went through the video. Okay. Because you want to know, are they a prospect or are they a suspect? Okay. If they haven't even clicked on it, or they've only watched 10%, you know that they're not really a prospect. Right. And so you want to find people, number one, when you prospect them, they're open. And then when they click on it and watch the whole thing, you want to talk to a person after they've finished watching it. Right. I know it sounds really basic, but the thing is that you're going to meet lots of people on the internet, lots of people on social media, all of that. So you got to go through the numbers right now. And you know what? If they're not interested, they're not interested. That's okay. They'll come back around. The key thing is, they're watching it. I have people that are watching the videos I've sent them at 2:00 in the morning. I don't know. They got up to go to the bathroom and they started scrolling on their phone. They don't want me to know. They don't want to talk to me. They just want to watch the video on their own. Guess what? I see it. You'll be able to see it on your system when they click on it, how far they go through it. So back to the middle of the screen, I click on send resources. Look at point number 4. Okay. I choose a resource, and then I either email it, text it, or share it. I always share it. I'm about to show you why. Okay. I never email the link unless for some reason there's some kind of corporate person and they love getting stuff by email all the time. I always text it to them. I either WhatsApp it, or I share the link directly to the conversation I'm having with them in whatever platform I'm in. If they're in Instagram and we're going back and forth on Instagram, okay, I'm going to send them the share link, okay, of that video right there in the DMs on Instagram. Why? Because the conversations are already happening in there, or it's Facebook Messenger, or it's WhatsApp, right? Okay. And then it sends a pre-populated message. So let me, I'm going to jump in real quick on my cell phone, and I should be able to share it. Here we go. Share screen. Should be able to show it here. There we go. Perfect. Move my face out of the way. Okay, so now I am in my home screen right here. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a contact. Okay, if I go to the very bottom middle, see where that person's head with the plus sign, I click on it. Boom. Okay, now I can go to the very top right-hand corner and I can click import. Okay, now it brings up my whole address book, and I can fill in squares on the left, and then I can hit import on the top right, and I can start importing all those people. I only import maybe 20 or 30 when I first get started, right? I'm not trying to put in my whole database. Okay, don't ever do that, guys, because it doesn't make sense. So let's just do this. I'm just going to put in a test person, test one, and let's say I met him on Instagram, or I met him, well, I don't have their phone number. It doesn't matter. Okay, I don't have to have their phone number. Let me show you. Okay, met on Facebook. Okay, boom. Contact save. How do I want to follow up? I could schedule a follow-up because this integrates with my calendar. Let technology remind you when to follow up with people, or I say not yet. Okay, so now I'm right here on the contact. Okay, so I click on test one. Okay, And let's say I want to go ahead and label them. So if I click on label, see right there towards the bottom, I click on edit. I have a lot of different labels. I put Facebook right there and I hit apply. So now I can search people by people I met on Facebook, right? So now I want to send this person, I want to send them a video. Okay, so I click send resources. See, you get towards the right side, it says send resources. I wish I can draw it, but I can point my pointer to it. Maybe you could see that. It says send resources. I click on that. Okay. Now I have the US and European content in here, and I'll show you how to get the European content. So I'm going to go down to the European content. I'm going to click on opportunity. I've got present and enroll. I'm going to click on present. Okay. And so I'm going to put in the vacation, EU vacation giveaway for product trial. So I click on the square right there. Okay. Click on the square right there. And there's the share link. See the share link popped up on the right-hand side. I click the share link. Watch what happens. I click the share link and I do not put it in a native app. I just hit copy. That's all I do. I hit copy. It copied it. Now it created a unique link. Here's what I do. I just go back to the conversation I was having. Okay. Go back to the conversation. Okay. And I just go, boom. I just pasted it right here. And so look, it's already a pre-written. I can go in here and test it. Okay. And so I'm going to go right back here. I'm going to edit it a little bit. Okay. It says test one, which is their first name. If I know them really well, I'm probably not going to have their name on there. I'm probably going to backspace a little bit. Okay. It says, this is our newest info. Watch this and send me a thumbs up when you're done. Okay. And so boom, I hit send. Bam, right there. Okay. And so I just sent that. It's actually to myself, but I just sent that to the prospect, right? So when the prospect clicks on this, what's going to happen is I'm going to be able to see what they did in the activity log. All right. So see where it says sent. I sent it. Let's go back here. Let me click on it. Okay. And then let me hit push play for a second. And I'm playing the presentation for a second. And this is the new European push play. Okay. And I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to hit stop for a second. Now, I don't know how real time this is. Maybe I might have to reset the activity log maybe. Okay, there we go. Yep, there it is. So I sent it. You saw me just click the link. So you saw that I sent it. So I that eyeball in the top left-hand corner, because I know they clicked on something. They're starting to look at stuff. But because I only played a few seconds, it says viewed 0%. They haven't even watched enough yet. You see what I'm saying? So you know exactly what's happening in here. And I can take notes, take more notes on here, blah, 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 and save. And all these notes are time date stamped. So I have them all in here. Okay. And so this is what a CRM is. This is how you keep track of people. Now here's something else. And I'll wrap up with this, in a second here. Is this person, Jasmine, she's a contact of mine. She bought the Pro Pack and everything. You can see her score is a 100 because she's clicked on so many videos. She's a hot prospect. Once you go over 50 points, they're a hot prospect now. And so I went to activity log and you can see all the things that she's clicked on. I could see exactly what she's clicking on and all the different things, all the dates, all the stuff. So I know that person is a very active person looking at the resources. Okay. And so one other thing that I can do, because I'm going to give you guys a specific link and a group code to join and download this app. Okay. Did we get it yet? No, we didn't get the chat going yet. Oh, yes, we did. Okay, perfect. And so I'm putting the link right there on where to get the app. And the group code is, it's all lowercase, EU, okay, rank up. That's the group code to sign up. Just don't do it right now. Do it in a few minutes when we get off it. You're going to download the Google, for Android, Google Play Store, or for iPhone, the Apple Store, okay? So one other thing, leaderboard. Okay, everybody, what I can do over the next 6 weeks is guess what? All you guys can compete on a leaderboard for the 6-week challenge. So what I'm going to tell the Rank Up app people to do is I'm going to tell them you guys are going to have a special leadership board just for those of you in the 6-week challenge. Okay, or anybody that's got the EU Rank Up group code. You're going to see each other in a leadership board like this. Okay. And what's pretty cool about it is you guys can compete, and this is real time. So you guys can see who is showing the presentation the most. And here's the thing. I'm going to unshare this so I can talk to you guys. Okay. Here's the thing. There's some of you that you have maybes on your team, that maybes that haven't joined yet. There's people that said no several weeks ago that you have something new to share with them. So here's what I would do right now. I would literally start importing contacts into your CRM, into your RankUp app. Okay. Maybe 20 or 30. Okay. Contacts. Okay. And attack those, get those, showing those people, all of that. Then maybe do another 20, but don't do hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Okay. But what you do is you text them and you say, hey, listen, we just got a new system. I want to run something past you. Or, hey, is it cool if I run an idea past you? Okay. There's several different texts that you can send them to re-engage and have them look and see what's going on. Say, hey, listen, our company just came out with this new tool. Can I test it on you? Hey, I'm doing a test market. Can I if I sent you a 12-minute video, would you watch it? You know, if I would, you, right? The whole, that whole approach. If I sent you a 12-minute video, would you watch it? But preface it with, hey, listen, our company just came out with a new tool, or we just came out with this new system, and I'm running this 6-week challenge with my team. Hey, just wondering, can you help me out real quick? If I sent you a link to a 12-minute video, would you watch it? Right? The people that you haven't talked to in a long time, or they're a maybe, just say, hey, listen, remember the Club Secret that I showed you a couple of months ago? Hey, listen, some new things just popped up. I don't know if it's the right timing for you yet, but if I sent you a link to a 12-minute video with some new things in it, would you at least watch it again and see what they say? I'll repeat that again. Okay. So remember that Club Secret thing I showed you a couple of months ago or 6 weeks ago or whatever? Listen, some new things popped up. If I sent you a link to a 12-minute video with new things in it, would you at least watch it? Something else too, you add the challenge piece to there. Say, hey, listen, my company's running a challenge and I'm running on this thing. This is the biggest thing I've done in my life, and I need your help. I know I showed you this thing 2 months ago. I know I showed you this 4 months ago, but if I sent you a link to one of our newest videos, okay, would you watch it? It's only 12 minutes. Would you watch it? Do me a huge favor. It would help me out. Of course. Okay, great. Boom. Do that. I mean, do that to all the people that you've already exposed that said no or said maybe. They haven't said yes yet. Okay. Add them to your contact list in the RankUp app. And then from that contact, you send them the resource. Okay. That's all you do. We're going to, you know what? There's one other thing I have to show you, so you know where to get training. Okay. One other thing. Okay. It's popping up right now. Here we go. Okay. So when you're in the app, on the bottom right hand, almost right hand, kind of middle right hand corner, it says coaching. Click on coaching. And there's all kinds of trainings in here. Okay, we have onboarding with Club Secret, right? With your back office, member deals, online booking engine, escapes and experiences, how to book that, how to book your Be Well. Okay, we've got that. We've got the training workshops. We've already done 3 training workshops already on Rapid Funnel, okay, which is the RankUp app. Rapid Funnel is the company that built the RankUp app, okay? We've got a social media course for the premium users. All of you are premium for the first 2 weeks, okay, which is pretty awesome, okay? We also have a bunch of small little bitty Rapid Funnel trainings. Add a contact, send a resource, using hot prospects, view activity log. These are all little, 2-3 minute videos right here in your coaching section under. And we've got the trainings right here. So we've got it for you, but we will do some special trainings in the next couple of days here. We're not going to be waiting. We want to get you trained in the next couple of days. Okay. So before I pass it back to Efrosini, this is the best timing ever in our company in history. Listen, when some of us came over, 18, 19, 20 months ago, whenever it was, okay, it was what it was. And then with our lifestyle culture, bringing it into Secret and rebranding Secret, all of us were part of this. We've rebranded Secret into Club Secret. Do you know that? We are writing history as we speak right now. Okay. And so when I position Secret, I call it Club Secret. Secret's the parent company. They did $3 billion in the last almost 20 years. They did $2 billion before they went MLM. That's a lot of credibility, right? Then I go, the business model changed and we rebranded the company last year. And here's what it is now. And we're the fastest growing lifestyle community in the world. And we're centered around helping people look better, feel better, and experience the world. And I said, this is crazy. And so that's how I position things. But listen, for us, these next 6 weeks is going to separate, okay, the average Joes and Joettes to the champions. And I know that for those of you that are still on here, which we have about the same amount of people that stayed on the whole time, which says a lot about you. And so now what are you going to do with it? You've been presented with information. Okay. Knowledge is not power. It's the application of knowledge is power, right? And so the leaders have set this up. We are going to train you. The next 6 weeks are going to be an accelerator for your business. If you put all your meaning on it, if you put your effort into it, if you lean in, okay, and you say, you know what, it is my time. If not me, then who? Right? I want it to be me. This has to be for you. Okay. And so then you celebrate. Imagine being on stage as a gold at Accelerate, high fiving Mark Aceta, and the leadership and being able to share a little bit of your speech of how you did it to inspire everybody else. Here's what's crazy is I remember when I first got started in network marketing, you know why I got started? I needed to make money. That's why a lot of us get started. We need to make money. But what starts to happen is whether it's the business, the culture, God, the universe, for me, it's God, change my heart to understand that, you know what? When you start to get success, it is your responsibility to teach other people how to do it, to shorten their learning curve. I felt a noble obligation to want to show people how to do it. And that's what happens. I understand some of you might not understand that right now. You want to do it for the money. And I think that's okay. It's okay to want what you want because you want it. There's some of you, you hear people say, oh, I want to make money because I want to build orphanages and schools and I want to help the homeless. There's some of you that don't feel that way yet. And that's okay. You don't have to help the homeless to be noble. It's okay to help your family. It's okay to help yourself first, right? On the airplane, they always say, put your oxygen mask on first and then put it on your children or whoever, right? Because if you don't have enough oxygen, you're going to pass out and you can't help anybody else, right? You've got to get you better. You've got to get you up in income and then you can help everybody else. So whatever your reason is, make that your reason and let's run like crazy. And so we're excited to help you. I'm excited for this accelerator challenge over the next 6 weeks. And I'm going to pass the mic over back to you, Efrosini. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Love you guys.
Jefferson, thank you very much. Guys, this is a wrap. So very, very simple. As Jefferson said, you can download the RankUp app. If you've already got the RankUp app, make sure you use the group code so you've got access to these tools. As you've seen, there's a presentation in Italian. We will also be uploading a presentation in Romanian over the next few days, Hungarian coming soon, and very soon we're going to have presentations. Delete all other group codes, as Jefferson said. We're going to have presentations in all languages, but we don't wait for things to happen. We make things happen. The challenge is on. I've added the Facebook group to the chat. If you're one of those people that you said you're sick and tired of your story and you want to go out and build a new story, click on the group and you can get added to the group. If you're not added to the group, send me a private message. The rules are very simple. Like I said, minimum 1 presentation a day, 6 presentations a week. 2 weeks in a row, you don't hit your target, you get kicked off the group. Every single week, the same time, we will be doing coaching sessions where we'll be going through every single skill that is needed for you to succeed at the highest level in network marketing. Every week, new skill, new trainer. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Cyprus time, which is 8 p.m. France time, Melanie will be going live on the Facebook group, going through the first skill and teaching you a couple of tips to make sure that everybody you're inviting shows up to the presentation, excited to see it. So click on the Facebook group so you can get added to the group, and I look forward to seeing every single one of you guys shine over the next few weeks, rank advance, build a new story, make yourself proud, make your family proud, make people that you love proud, and also the people that are watching you, waiting for you to fall, to get bitterly disappointed because you just keep rising. See you on the other side, guys.